That one person, one house, is paying the price of Colorado's growth. But just down I-25, an entire community is dealing with it as well.
We are talking about Castle Rock. It is the 7th fastest growing city in all of America.
But in terms of paying for growth, the town says neighbors are off the hook. But are they really?
Denver 7's Jason Grenauer is going 360, getting many perspectives on this expansion.
Jerry Brown's backyard.
This is sort of our haven. I used to see the coyotes.
But she can't help but feel
It is creeping, but it's creeping so fast. Creeping is not the right word.
what's happening in Castle Rock.
It's like runaway. It's a runaway growth, in my opinion.
The town is extremely busy.
This once small town is now more like a boom town.
We issue approximately over 1,000 building permits per year.
The demand is clearly there. Just ask the 3,000 people that moved here last year alone. Square footage is nearly half the price of Denver, and home prices haven't spiked nearly as high here.
The market conditions dictate how fast we grow.
And yes, there's that age-old debate.
When there's too much growth? It's a good question.
Another good question? Who pays for it? Everyone seems to have a different answer, so let's take this Our Colorado 360.
Growth pays for growth.
In Castle Rock,
We don't ask residents to pay for our growth. The development community pays for growth.
the town collects what are called impact fees, a percentage of permit costs paid for by developers that pay for utility hookups and infrastructure.
If you're a resident of town, you don't pay any monies, any funds towards new development.
Last year,
$35 million that would go just for impact fees.
and a percentage of that goes toward other town improvements.
Shiny and new, brand new. So this is our new Station 152 that's slated for our grand opening on August 4th.
Paid for completely by impact fees.
Total cost is about 6.4.
That's million to service the nearby newly built neighborhoods.
We want a certain response time within a certain geographic area, and without this station, we were not able to meet those response times.
Now they can, without dipping into property taxes. But not everyone's on board.
We wouldn't have to pay for it if they would just slow down and do something reasonable.
Even with fees paying for infrastructure and improvements, Jerry Brown and her backyard aren't backing it.
I think if the growth could just slow down, we wouldn't have to put in a new fire station.
She says residents are the ones who end up paying, not necessarily monetarily, but with other important things.
We're paying for it, and we're losing open space, and we're losing the topography and the beauty of the town.
And the final reality check here, the town has set the table for growth. The market demand is there, and unless something changes in Our Colorado, it looks like it's going to continue.
The town does not decide how fast we grow. The market determines how fast we grow.
In Castle Rock, I'm Jason Grenauer, Denver 7.
So let's recap what some of those people had to say. Castle Rock says they make developers pay fees for growth so property taxes don't go up. But some residents say they end up paying for it in a different way by dealing with traffic, noise, and loss of open space.